Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Loch Ness Living. I have just finished a really lovely new pattern, but I've just done a lot of knitting, so my hands and my wrists, fingers are really sore, and I thought it would be a really nice opportunity to share some of the kind of exercises that I use to take care of my muscles and my joints that help support the sheer volume of knitting that I do. It's also really good if you're somebody who does a lot of typing, maybe answering the phone a lot. So basically has your hands and wrists in one position for quite a long period of time. Okay, we'll do both hands at the same time, so you can just watch this video, have a quick break, and then pick up again and get on with what you were doing. Okay, so the first thing I do is have a really good shake out. I just put down my knitting and then have a really good shake out to bring the circulation back. Then do the first episode, which is something I've called the secret spock. You start with your hands upright, and it is particular that you're having your hands upright when you're in these positions to kind of force the blood flow back up into the wrist. If you have it down, then you're just using gravity to do the work. You actually want to have your muscles, your capillaries and your veins and your heart pumping it all around, do a little bit of work forcing blood back around your system. Okay, secret spock. So we start saying hi, spread our fingers, secret spock. Hi, spread the fingers, secret spock. Hi, spread the fingers, secret spock. We'll do about 5 repetitions of each of these exercises just to really get circulation flowing again. Next, we're going to get tough. We're going to do a fist and a release. Fist and release. Get rid of all that tension. That was a really tricky bit of knitting. Maybe you had some steeking, some increases, some decreases, something really tricky going on there. Let it all go. Now we're going to work on some flexibility in the joints. I'm going to tap each of the fingers. Tap, 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 tap. And when you think about the amount of weight that can end up on your finger, your muscles, your wrist joints, your elbow joints and your shoulder joints during knitting, a chunky knit jumper, the amount of yarn that's in that can be over 1 kilogram of weight. By the time you're maybe doing the collar, some of the finishing touches, that is all going through your fingers. If you use circular needles, what you can do is take some of the weight of that onto your lap so that you're only working with the stitches on the needles at the time, which does help a little bit. But still, maybe if you're working back and front, then you're going to be twisting, turning and manipulating your work in a way that does actually put quite a lot of weight through these fingers and joints. So it's really important to take care of the tools, the muscles that you're using, and just really look after yourself so you can enjoy plenty more knitting in the future. Okay, we're going to move on to the Marilyn now. I love this exercise because you spend a lot of time in knitting with your wrists maybe parallel or with your hands maybe that way. So we do the Marilyn and bend our wrists in the other direction. So you're using that top hand to just put a little tiny bit of pressure through your wrists, bending them forward. You can feel that stretch coming up through onto the back of your shoulders as well, possibly. So it's really good. This is called the Marilyn after her fabulous performance in Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, where she does these signature moves and shows off the beautiful jewellery, and just generally is an all-round superstar that we absolutely love. A fashion icon to this day is Marilyn. Okay, so we've moved up from the fingers, we're now working into the wrists and feeling it a little bit in our elbows and shoulders. We're going to continue to work up the arms now. We're going to do our Cleopatra. So again, we're just taking the wrists and that forward direction rather than putting weight on them and leaning them back. The wall is in the way a little bit here, but I think you can see hopefully what I'm doing with the left hand side there. I'm bending back against the direction that it's been sitting in for that long period of time. So it's a reverse stretch. Okay, little shake out. And finally, we're just going to finish up with taking our heart to the sky. So we've got our fingers together. Either way, it doesn't matter. You'll probably find you have a dominant hand, so if you're right-handed, you might end up with your right finger on top. If you're left-handed, the other way around. Doesn't matter. If you want to be really conscientious, then take note of it and try to alternate and use your less dominant hand. So put yourself in the least comfortable position. So it just takes your body out of its comfort zone and out of any kind of bad habits that it's trying to develop. So fingers entwined, gently placing the hands on your heart and then pushing them out, up to the sky, back down again. Lovely stretching for your elbows, wrists, shoulders, finger joints. So these are all easy peasy exercises for you to run through, super quick, in between your knitting break. Have a cup of tea, have a biscuit, enjoy the rest of your knitting. Thank you very much.